working? For number 2, they were asking you to solve for the variable that's given. And in addition to C, let's try one that does work out, like E, and one that doesn't work out, like D. So I'm going to do C, E, C, D, and E. So for C, you have T equal to 0.82 T. And there's no other constant being added or subtracted on the right side. Compared to some of the other ones, that looks a little weird. But the technique that we're going to use is to take away 0.82t from both sides. 0.82t from both sides. And what happens is you get 1t minus 0.82t is 0.18t. And on the right side, there's nothing there. There's nothing left. So you might be afraid of that, the fact that, wait, that's not right, nothing's left. That's okay. 0 is a number. 0 is allowed to be an answer. And when you divide both sides by 0.18, that's actually what you get. T must be 0. Okay? You think about the original equation, what's the only way for some number to equal 82% of that number? Well, think of any number in the world. Would it be true that the number you're thinking of is equal to 82% of that number? Whatever number you thought of, it's not possible unless that number is 0. Okay? 0 equals 82% of 0 because they're both 0. That's the only way it can happen. So t equals 0 is the only way for C to be true. For something like E, I'm actually going to move to E before we do D. E should be possible. You have W equal to 0.6W minus 20. Just felt like working another one of these out. You take away the 0.6W from both sides. And I focus on this one because I want to point out that the next line is going to be 1 minus 0.6 is 0.4W equals not 20, negative 20. You have to make sure that you realize that that minus sign, that negative sign, stays with the 20. And when you divide both sides by 0.4, your final answer should be negative 50. Okay, negative 50. So that's a problem that works out nicely. You get an answer. It's negative. That's okay. In C, you got t equal to 0. That's okay. That's an answer. That's a number. In D, however, let's try this one. How could V equal 45 plus V? If you just think about it, what do you think? How can a number equal 45 plus that same number? Can it? No, it can't happen. There's no solution here. And what happens is, when you take away V from both sides, what do you get over here? 0 equals what? 45. And that's a false statement, so there's no solution. Yes? You could just write no solution if you understand that that's the case.